I'll see you during the film.
Who is that?
Huntington.
Is he the one who wrote this?
To get the point.
I get it. You want to hide your true feelings. A natural female defense. Now listen, Sophia, reading too much Mills and Bone. But I'll wait.
You wish.
I know. Never mind them. Hey, what are you doing?
Somebody's in trouble.
Hey, you! Hey, you! Faster! Faster! That girl may drown! Come on, move faster!
Don't I know this girl?
I don't know.
Oh my God! It's Immaculate!
Who?
Some girl from the tin bush at the center.
Hey, you boy! Move to the left! To the left, I say! That is good. That's good.
We must take her to the center now.
Are you sure?
I understand.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Hey, boys, bring the girl. Now what are these two laughing at?
But Mommy, I still think it's not fair to read other people's letters.
But what did you expect me to do? I have a beautiful young daughter who's rarely at home since she came home for the holidays.
But Mommy...
And she doesn't tell me what's going on in her life?
What did you want me to tell you?
Do you have a boyfriend? Who is he? Can he come home for lunch?
I don't have a boyfriend.
At your age, I had a boyfriend.
You had a boyfriend? Was it Daddy?
What makes you so sure that's a boyfriend?
He's rich and he's a doctor. What do you expect?
Could be a relative.
And he starts with, "I've missed you."
But Mommy, you still haven't told me who it was.
I met your father several years later.
Oh!
But we're talking about this boy, and now.
Mommy, girls say you cannot get pregnant the first time you make love with your boyfriend. Is it true?
That is not right. You can get pregnant any time you have unprotected sex with your boyfriend. Do you know what unprotected sex is?
Sex without a condom?
Good. And always remember, you don't have to have sex with your boyfriend to show him that you love him.
But boys always insist.
If he insists, he's not patient with you, does not respect your feelings, and is definitely not good enough for you.
Hey, someone bring a stretcher!
Bosco Livingston, come and help!
What happened?
I'll explain.
It's Immaculate.
We go and tell her mother.
You know where they stay?
It is near here.
We go.
What happened?
What do you think happened?
Were they drowning? Your cousin and her are both wet.
Which cousin?
Sophia?
For information, Mr.
Wema. Moses Wema.
Mr. Wema, Dr. Sophia Bagala is potentially my fiancée. If you excuse me.
No, they'll kill me.
Don't worry, Immaculate. I'm sure we can help your parents understand and appreciate the situation.
You don't know my parents. They never understand. Everything I do is wrong. This time they'll kill me.
Immaculate, you have just had a miscarriage. Please don't make the situation worse by stressing yourself.
I should die. Huntington even lied to me that he would not make me pregnant. Now I'm suffering.
Is that Huntington the clinical officer's son?
Yes, he is.
He should be talked to. You should ask Moses to talk to him.
Please don't tell my parents. They will kill me.
Don't worry. We won't tell them anything you don't want us to tell them.
Don't argue with me, man. That girl threw herself in.
Were you there?
It is obvious. In your village, do women swim in their Sunday best?
Don't abuse me, Livingstone.
Who abused you?
Not a mere cleaner like you.
I'm also not a mere driver like you. If I was in the army...
What is going on here? This is a health center, not a market. All the administration does not know that.
We were just taking this trolley to that girl who threw herself in the river.
You don't know that.
She tried to drown herself.
Is that girl one of adolescents here?
Yes.
And where is she? I heard that one of the adolescents tried to drown herself. Is this true?
Could we talk later in my office?
I'm sorry to say, but this is bad administration.
Bosco, take that young lady to the ward. Immaculate, I'll see you later.
Young lady, don't worry. People who should have been talking to you were driving around aimlessly. This problem should be addressed.
Where is she? Where is our daughter?
Are you Immaculate's parents?
Hey, why else would we be here?
She's rather unwell.
Doctor, we know she tried to do something stupid, but why would she want to do such a thing?
It may be a cry for attention.
What do you mean? That child is one who will not give us any attention.
Can we see her?
Of course, but please be gentle with her.
She needs a lot of love at the moment from people who really care for her, her parents.
Come with me.
It is boys who are disturbing that girl. I'm sure. Ever since I started seeing this funny boy around our house, she's never been the same.
It's your son they are talking about.
That boy is in trouble.
What's your case, man?
What?
Tell her I'm still around.
You're tired of waiting?
If your daughter is in love with a boy, and the boy is in love with your daughter, there's no way you, the parents, can stop this natural flow of emotions.
You're talking about a little girl.
If you try to forcefully stop her relationship, she might try and find a way out, and this has disastrous results.
Are you trying to say our daughter has these disasters?
She threw herself in the water when her relationship went sour. And even now, she feels like you won't accept her.
But how can I not accept my own daughter? Now you see what the doctor has said. This is all your fault. How do you expect me to talk to the girl about being a woman?
Madam.
No. Now if something worse had happened, what would you have done? You refused to talk to the girl.
Let's go outside.
No. Every day you give her money. You never say anything. Talk to her about boys at least.
Immaculate, I'm going to go home now, but Sister Gertrude is going to stay with you throughout the night.
Your parents are here. They'll be joining us soon.
I don't want to see them. My mother will quarrel.
Don't worry, we have talked to them and they're now talking to each other.
Doctor, do you have a minute?
Yes. A good night, Immaculate.
This Dr. Twebaze,
Oh, I forgot all about him. Is he still outside?
he said he was still around.
Oh.
You don't look happy.
Never mind that. Do you have your bike?
It's outside.
Let's take a ride.
Even me, he told me the things of love.
The Sam Huntington.
That very. That boy is like that. He likes drying himself on people.
said you were going to see me during the day. I've been waiting for you, you're not coming.
He had gone to call Immaculate's parents.
That girl is funny.
Boys are saying she threw herself in the water because of you.
That is not true. But you promised me a kiss.
I don't want to kiss you ever.
But you promised.
My mother says boys who insist on sex are not worth it. No.
Kezia, okay. I have the condoms.
I said no. 1 word, 2 letters, 1 syllable. No. Which bit don't you understand? The N or the O? No means no. Don't harass me.
Young people will always be young people. Working with them today reminded me of my young days. What it was like to be young and in love with our hormones running wild. Every one of those kids seemed to know everything about how to have sex. But it is shocking how very little understanding they have about how you get pregnant, how you can prevent it, and how you can protect yourself from STDs and AIDS. We should put up a parent's badge to talk about the fact that adolescents really need advice and information on sex and relationships from their parents or another trustworthy adult to make their right decisions. I might need advice myself on making the right decision, how I get rid of this Marcus. After what he did to me, he had the audacity to come here. Some men are funny.
Take me to the center.
I think you need to rationalize your accusations.
I have proof.
Sure about that?
You have been in my office going through my papers. Well, Mr. Clinical Officer, you wasted your time.
Playing dirty. Playing to win.
I was sent away because of you.
Don't shout at me, woman.
They are saying I also stole that drugs.
I think you need to rationalize your accusations.
I have proof.
Sure about that?
You have been in my office going through my papers. Well, Mr. Clinical Officer, you wasted your time. I was sent away because of you.
Don't shout at me, woman.
They are saying I also stole that drugs.
I think you need to rationalize your accusations.
I have proof.
Sure about that?
You have been in my office going through my papers. Well, Mr. Clinical Officer, you wasted your time.
I was sent away because of you.
Don't shout at me, woman.
They are saying I also stole the drugs.
My
On the next Center 4.
I think you need to rationalize your accusations.
I have proof.
Sure about that?
You have been in my office going through my papers. Well, Mr. Clinical Officer, you wasted your time.
Playing dirty. Playing to win.
I was sent away because of you.
Don't shout at me, woman.
They are saying I also stole the drugs.
You play, or you'll become crocodile meat tonight.
Coming up on the next episode of Center 4.
I think you need to rationalize your accusations.
I have proof.
Sure about that?
You have been in my office going through my papers. Well, Mr. Clinical Officer, you wasted your time.
I was sent away because of you.
Don't shout at me, woman.
They are saying I also stole the drugs.
You play, or you'll become crocodile meat tonight. I think you need to rationalize your accusations.
I have proof.
Sure about that?
You have been in my office going through my papers. Well, Mr. Clinical Officer, you wasted your time.
I was sent away because of you.
Don't shout at me, woman.
They are saying I also stole the drugs.
You play, or you'll become crocodile meat tonight.